Brush my teeth and fix my hair, wash my face and put that smile on. When to be and me become so hard. I've walked so many miles with my head in at the ground. I forgot the world had clouds. If I could just look up, I see him looking down. I know my grandpa's proud. I am my brother's keeper. I'll be right there for my sister. I know it took me some time, but I'm the man inside my house. I'm better than I think.
song goes out to my Princess Peaches. Y'all know who you are. Yo, 1 year later, more better and more clever. Love for games is like diamonds, go on forever. Skipping and hopping it, my knowledge going and dropping it. It auto shift my soul, so I will never be stopping it. I slow it down so y'all can hear me turtle peaches. Dedicating this song to the game of girls on Princess Peaches. Girls with all the features, who's smarter than all the teachers. Give me a fever, she a pro. We can create some gifted creatures. I love all you ladies, I want my second player. In which player will I find a girl who kills and sees slayer? That won't give me snake eyes if I'm holding dies. I hold the tempo down with the raw day. Golden eye, calling all my ladies who like to rock the cosplay. We can take it back to my place and have a little soiree. Party, partake a little gaming and get and gone, girl. You know we do, it's all like Tom. About to sing it to you girls now. To all my nerds and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls have been so fine. Throw the TV on. You brought your controller? It must be a sign. Yo, to all my nerds and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls have been so fine. Throw the TV on. You brought your controller? It must be a sign. Listen here now. My first crush, it gotta be the pink one. Amy Jo Johnson, what you think, son? I was 5 years old when I saw that midsection. If it existed, I probably would've had a kid erection. Holla at these girls, but there ain't nothing to feed her. They can be relaying a peace graph, cause I always be their hero. She watch me when I rise, and she catch me when I fall. When I die, she don't stall. She knows she gotta gather Dragon Balls. Either way, you know you got me. Lightning like Final Fantasy 13, girl, you really shocked me. Then she cast a cure, I'll have to keep her. She got the key to lock my heart deeper. And if I bow, I hope she misses Geek. I love these girls so much, I even named my car Princess Peach. I'll be her memory card, so I always save her. The more we're in, we can go roll together sooner or later. To all my nerds.
Good evening, everybody. With Don Athmadeev here. Welcome to the stream. A little bit more COD tonight. I don't know if Vice is going to make it or not. I keep checking. He said he's going to take a nap. He had a headache, but hopefully he'll maybe hop in. We'll see. But if not, well, it'll be you and me, and we'll do some COD. Alrighty. Let me do this. And let's turn this down just a little. Alright. Should be the same stuff set. Always start with that 3, see what we got. How's everybody doing today on this wonderful Saturday evening? Petrograd, TDM.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar overhead.
Enemy at the restaurant.
Team deathmatch. Enemy incoming. Weapons ready.
Enemy at the train station.
Alright, didn't know what side they were on, so. Sometimes I don't check that corner, huh? Oh, it's from over there.
Enemy at the center.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the center. I'm with you!
Enemy precision airstrike. Get down. Enemy UAV overhead.
I'll give you cover.
Missed.
I'll give you cover.
Enemy at the hazmat building.
I'll give you cover.
Yeah. I wasn't even in the door.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, Jay, how about yourself, man?
1 minute remaining.
I wasn't even in the freaking
Our
door.
window's
that
closing.
should've
Move
been.
quickly.
Went off. How are you doing, Jay?
Recon out!
30 seconds. We are out of time. Move.
Enemy at the center.
Bored at work? That sucks.
Regroup. Tomorrow will be different.
Sitting there bored at work. Well, you can hang out here. I don't know what your work allows, and I don't know if you can sit here or not. But I mean, you're in here right now, so I assume, at least on the down low, anyway. Well, I came in that at the very end. Holy moly! Well, I mean, that's... Wow. I mean, that's your security. I don't know about taking a nap, but hey. Whatever. So I had to do a little bit of adjustment on my sound, buddy. How's it? Does it sound all right? The stream? 3 more players. Gunrunner. Alright. That's all that matters, right? But it sounds like on stream, so. What time you work until? I don't know if you heard me. What time are you working till, Jay? $7P to $7A. Overnight.
Team deathmatch. Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot.
Send a Claymore!
We've taken the lead.
Under fire!
Oh, I could get it last time. The channel feels like it's back. That was a luck shot, man. That's what that was. Looks like they're going to hang out.
Enemy
for
UAV overhead.
I didn't even see it. Where was
We're
it?
losing control. We're losing ground. Step it up.
Enemy at the shipping area. Enemy at the train tracks.
We're in control.
Sweet. Try the melee.
I have to reload!
He got it off before I did.
I have to reload!
What's up, Chef?
You've
What's
got
up,
the lead,
buddy?
soldier.
How you doing, buddy? Whoa. That's freaking
Enemy
cool.
train
Enemy
up.
UAV overhead.
Reloading!
Enemy at the boiler room.
Of course, spawns freaking not too bad, just building my portfolio. Yeah? Did you go back?
Enemy
Did
at
you
the minecart.
end up finished going back to school like you said you were going to?
Enemy personal radar in the air. Enemy
Really?
halfway there. Step it up.
Why? Is it the your rehab counselor or is it the VA in general?
UAV
They
overhead.
told me to sign up for I can't get a hold of them. Oh. Don't you have you can't get a place you can go? Like, for me, like, my voc rehab counselor is in the, I'm like not even
Enemy
focusing
at
on
the
this
wood.
game. But, is not a way to, like, mine's at the local VA hospital. So I don't know if there's not a way for you to. He was quiet as hell. Yeah, I'm in my Discord, I believe. Yeah, I'm in my Discord.
Enemy at the warehouse.
You there? Can you hear me, Jeff? I'm not even watching the freaking screen.
I can hear you, but I'm hearing you through your screen.
Enemy UAV overhead.
No, my VA rep is all the way in Winston-Salem.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And that's almost a
Cool,
2-hour
that's
drive. So, no, basically my
Enemy
rep
personal
Enemy
radar in the air.
like, hey, do you want to go back to school? And this is after I'm busy trying to fight the VA right now because the last clause that says I withdrew from my classes, which is not possible. Because how do you fail half the classes and pass half the classes and still withdraw from all the classes?
Enemy UAV
But,
overhead.
so, no, she got a hold of me once. She's trying to fight that. I'm getting money taken out of my disability right now. So I'm fighting that problem too.
Oh, because, yeah. That kinda sucks.
It does. So she goes, no, you're good. What school do you want to go to? And I was like, well, the only one that has the program degree that I want is Southern New Hampshire. And she's like, okay, cool. That's a great school. Go ahead and sign up for it. Register and all that stuff. I'm registered. My classes are selected. They've given me a timeline on how long it would take me to graduate, everything. I've sent everything to her. Now I can't get a hold of her. And I've actually called the office and left a message, and nobody's called me back. So,
Yeah.
Enemy at the cargo
come
container.
Monday, I'm probably going to get a hold of. I've got another rep's number that is there. I'm going to get a hold of call him up and go, hey man, tried calling my rep. I tried calling the office. My buddy gave me your number because you work in the
That's
same
it, we've
office.
lost
So,
the
I
objective.
wonder if you can help me out.
Expect better.
And see what's going on with that.
I hear you.
Because
Yeah,
they've taken 3 paychecks now, half of my paychecks.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yep. So
That was bad.
you're getting your ass kicked is what you're doing.
Yeah, it's warm up. I'll get better through the night.
And I'm over here just working on Photoshop images right now. Ugh.
Working on Photoshop.
Well, I've got a bunch of motion graphics already done, so I need to do basic, just normal graphics. So that puts me in Photoshop, and I'm doing about 8 of them, not doing like beyond fancy and doing 100 of them, just doing 8 of them. And then I'm going to list on my website saying, hey, I change these out like every 3 months or so.
Understand.
So that way they can just get off my back about it and go from there. But no, it's so I have to have a portfolio website so I can apply for this job.
Well, what are you applying for?
The motion, basically
Oh, yeah.
graphic designer for the Panthers.
For the Panthers.
Yeah, Carolina Panthers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they've got a graphic design job open right now. And all they want is some secondary schooling, which I have. And then at least 3 years experience with the Adobe suite. And I'm like, I've got that in spades. So, and it's
Hey.
just easy, quick thing. So, and the only thing that they require is proven graphic design experience required. Please supply a link to work demonstrating your experience with a resume or application. So,
So
I
what, you have
gotta
to just make a website and put all your portfolio on it, basically?
Yeah, and I mean, my website's up. Let's see if it's still running properly. Yeah, my website's up. I got to change the front picture, but all the links work. Contact me. I have to upload my resume to it, and then just the Photoshop images, and it's done. Because I've got 8 different motion graphics on there already right now.
Cool.
Ugh. But,
So what have
yeah,
you been doing other than Tarkov? I see you in Tarkov all the time.
Game-wise, nothing. It's mainly just been working on motion graphics, applying to jobs. I've had like 6 interviews, which I didn't get any of the jobs.
Well, maybe you get this one.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not keeping my hopes up. The one job I wanted, not only was I pissed, but the recruiter who recruited me for the position was mad too.
S&D. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was for it was a Microsoft position for game design, helping game developers put their stuff out on the Microsoft system.
Mm-hmm.
And he called me up. He goes, "Your application looks amazing. If you don't hear from me in a week, get a hold of me." All this stuff. And I call him up. And I'm like, "Hey, it's been a week. What's going on with the whole application?" He goes, "Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. They had a person slotted for the position as a contractor. They just had to put the job out there." He goes, "I wish they would have fucking told us." And so he goes, "If you see another job immediately email me and
Search and destroy.
that way nobody
Check
want
on
to
enemy
get
assets.
any of the
Grab the
jobs
bomb,
listed."
clear the AO.
Yeah, I hear you. That kind of sucks, though.
It happens. The last job I didn't get,
Oh,
which I'm
you
trying
see
to
it happen all the time.
Yeah, and I mean, the last job I tried to get was actually a teaching job at a community college where I knew the faculty. I swear I aced the whole damn thing. I'm trying to figure out who got the job over me. And I mean, I could call in and ask if that was instead of me. It would probably piss me off if I heard the name and I knew it. But no, I'm just waiting for them to update the website so I see who the new teacher is, because if it's somebody with more education than me, that's understandable. I'm not going to teach them. But if they have the same education as me, it's very rare to see anybody in that program be better than me. And it's not trying to be like sarcastic or anything like that. It's one of those things where you walk into a degree program and you're like, "Oh yeah,
Take a breath.
this
We're
shit's
going back
easy,"
in.
and you crush it.
Yeah.
And then the director of the department's literally trying to throw you out to people left and right, going, "Hey, have you met this guy? Have you met this guy? Have you met this guy?" And it's like, cool, it's great that you're introducing me to all these people.
Search and destroy.
The only person I could see that possibly got the position, which would make
Target's
sense,
ID.
is a
Catch the bomb and
Dr.
move in.
Byram Dolly, but I've never heard of him.
We've got the
And
bomb.
he's only a part-time instructor.
Hmm.
And he's an old school one, so we're just trying to figure out who the new people are and all that stuff. But nah. Let's see. Do they have any more jobs available there? So how's your nursing school going?
It's going, man.
What happened with the one job? Oh, yeah, that's right. You were on disability for a
I'm sitting there
while.
moving. Yeah, and with the school, they didn't want. Wow, my team is my team completely dead already? Anyway, they didn't want to support me going back to school, even with gen ed classes, and they wanted me to still travel all over the place. They wanted me to go to Delaware and other places, and I'm like, no, that's not what I was hired for. I was hired for travel, yes, but I was hired for local travel, right? I was hired for the Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee. That's still really loud. Yeah, Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee area, right? Do I have to hit apply?
Yeah.
No. Okay. And I just told him, I was like, I can't do that. You know, as much as I like the job and having a company car and everything like that, I can't do that with having school. I have to be in class. And they basically said they wanted me to go part-time, which, I mean, I feel for that. They wanted to keep me on part-time, but they're like, we can't guarantee how many hours you're going to get. We can't guarantee anything. You know, we'll use you when we can. It was more like a as-needed job.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no. And then I spoke with the school, and once the nursing school itself starts, they were like, you don't want a job anyway. I mean, the first 2 semesters is nothing but non-stop, 5 days a
Retrieve
week,
the bomb and hit those targets.
like 30 hours of freaking schooling.
Yeah.
Bomb is in play.
Schooling
Protect
and
the carrier.
clinicals and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you know, being that I've already been a paramedic for going on 11 years now, I understand how the clinicals work and stuff. So it gets pretty
Take cover.
hectic.
ever had was listening to them bitch all the time. Like, oh, it fucking sucks. I gotta do this. My instructor's pissing me off. It's like, cool. Sucks to be you. But no, it happens.
I didn't even see him in there. He must be
Oh, you
blind,
got
like-
you got the fucking commercial button, don't you?
The commercial what?
Less than a minute.
You got the little ad break button, don't you?
I do have it. Yeah, I have an ad break.
What the fuck are you pressing it?
I didn't press it.
It says right now after this ad break, it put me on an ad break for
Bombers
some
in
reason.
play. Attack the weapon cache.
It's yeah, it may do that automatically with non-followers / subscribers, or I don't know. It's, but I didn't hit it.
Oh.
30 seconds. Time's
Oh,
up.
I only hit it when if I had to, step away from the computer or something like that for a second instead of hitting the be right back button.
No, other than that, the only other game I played is Squad lately.
Yeah, I can't play that game. I can't see for crap in that game. Like I can't see for crap in this game right now. Holy crap! But
Sounds like you need glasses.
no, it's just I can't different
breath.
PID
We're going back
targets in Squad for some reason. It's hard for me. I don't know why.
Oh.
I just can't do it. It's not like Arma.
No, it's probably like the color saturation and stuff.
But,
Switching sides.
but I mean, like Guatney, he plays Squad nonstop.
Search
That's
and
his.
destroy.
That's all he plays.
Well, I
Assets
haven't talked to
identified.
Guatney
Need to
since
keep
we
them
were all
intact.
in one channel, and it was like 2 sentences, and that was the end of our conversation.
Yeah, he kind of gets that way sometimes, where it's just a couple questions or a couple statements, and he does his own little thing.
Friendly sentry gun online.
Wow, this team is getting slaughtered. I mean, I'm not too much better, but
I didn't buy the game, so no sucking for me.
I enjoy the game. To be honest with you, it is, I think, one of the better freaking Call of Duties that I've seen personally. I like it better.
Bombs on Bravo.
I like it better than Black Ops 4. But it's some people. It's hit or miss. Like I know some people don't like it.
Well, I mean, I just ended up not getting into it this time because it's literally within a year they're going to have another one out.
That is a true statement.
And just holding off on it. So it's whatever. No, other than that, other than Squad, Tarkov, and I haven't even really been playing Tarkov. I'm not even that high of a level compared to everybody else.
Bomb defused.
Because I'm
Well
only
done.
level 13, I think, if even that.
We've taken the advantage. Make sure we keep it.
Yeah.
And everybody I know is up in the 30s already. They're like, why have you been playing? I'm like, because I've got shit to do. So I log on, but it's really just to get my insurance back from the one night I was playing. Other than that, it's
Search
see
and
if I can
destroy.
get any resources.
I don't
That's
even
the
know.
whole new.
I don't even know if
Asset
Tarkov
locations
is
confirmed.
actually like
Defending them is critical.
updated on my screen. To be on mine, to be honest with you.
Well, that means you're missing out on the new update then.
Yeah, I haven't played Tarkov since for a while.
Yeah, because now they got the FN57, the P90, mounted weapons, brand new map, brand new scav bosses, all kinds of shit. We'll put it this way, Woods is a scary place to go now.
Really?
Yeah, there's a scav boss that carries around an SVD sniper rifle.
Yeah, the last time I played, I mean, I ended up getting the scav boss with the, I forget where it was
Enemy
at.
bomb at Alpha. Get
Wow.
over there.
But you get the golden pistol or whatever it was.
Oh, you're deal maker. Okay, you're dealing with the first scav boss that got released. Now there's
God, I got stuck on the freaking darn bins.
yeah. So now there is a total of let's see that's deal maker. Then you got Killa. Now you've got the Woods. And there's 4 different scav bosses now, and there's a 50 cal rifle in the game too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a subsonic rifle, but it's still 50 cal. So if you're within range of it, you're gonna die quickly.
That's it. I'm confused
Take it
on
off.
what he
Focus
just
on the
did.
next round.
I'm really confused on what he just did. He like threw the grenade at himself. Okay.
Search and destroy.
But no, I mean, like I said,
Asset locations confirmed.
I've been
Defending them
playing
is
this.
critical.
This is probably the primary game we've been playing. We're going to end up getting back into WoW at some point when 8.3 drops. That's going. And then the new Hearthstone mode, the Battlegrounds mode, is pretty good.
Let's see. And all other people I know have been library right now. That is software. I need my games.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I know a
19.
game you'll be getting next year though.
What's that?
The new Flight Simulator.
The new what?
The new Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. That's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna beat Prepare 3D. I guess we'll see.
No, from what I understand, it's going to be everything that's out right now for it's going to be out and moving around. So VR and all that stuff's going to be working in it.
Stay hungry. There's more where that came from.
And then the other game that I play routinely is a game called Night Team 4. I don't know if you know what that is.
Heard of it, just never looked into it.
It's like a hacking simulator type thing, but it's more than that. I like it. It's got.
Search and destroy.
I like the fact that it's got puzzles and it makes you use your head and think about things
Retrieve
as
the
well
bomb and hit
as
those targets.
outside. They do open world missions where you go like
We have
to
the bomb.
real
Move.
websites that the company creates and stuff like that. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool, and you really gotta think about some of the stuff. I enjoy it a lot.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but I like those type. I like the fact that of trying to use your brain to figure out a puzzle.
Planting the bomb. Secure the area.
Yeah, I'm looking at all my stuff right now,
Bomb has
seeing
been
what
planted.
games I'd like to get back into playing. Not really a lot of them.
I want to get. I still want to get Forsaken and the other one. What is it? Shadowkeep for Destiny.
Oh,
I want
I
Destiny 2.
I've got Destiny 2, and I think I have Forsaken, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to reinstall the library or whatnot. But I don't have the newest one.
And then I know
We've set the tempo. Keep it up in the next round.
the Halo for PC is coming out next week. I don't know if you're into that.
I thought it was already out.
Oh, next month. Sorry, no, it comes out next month. For the
I
website.
I saw people playing it
Search and
already.
destroy.
The Halo? I don't think so. You see all those people still playing.
Targets
I mean, the
ID.
new Star
Get to
Wars
the
just
bomb
came
and
out.
move in.
Fuck the new Star Wars. I ain't playing that shit.
Bomb is in play. Protect the carrier.
No, Halo's out.
I thought it was next month it came out. Maybe?
Halo. Oh, pre-purchase.
Friendly
Yeah,
care
it's
package
coming
inbound.
soon.
Still sitting there in that freaking corner. What a freaking thermal.
Yeah, so December 3rd. Actually, okay, so Halo Reach is available December 3rd. And that's what it says at least.
December
It's got it
3rd.
listed- It's got it listed for December 3rd. Now the Master Chief Collection might be available next. I don't know. I don't care about reading it.
Allied cluster inbound.
I didn't see,
Less than a minute.
other than the Flight Sim game, I didn't see really much of anything that was slotted to come out next year that at this point that's really...
Nothing for PC for me. What I'm waiting on is the Final Fantasy VII remake, which should be next year as well. But beyond that, not a whole lot of what I'm waiting on. Is Helion updated?
I want the, I actually want the Switch with the freaking new Pokemon Sword and Shield event, but people be telling it's not actually that good.
We've taken the advantage. Make sure
What?
we keep
The
it.
new
The Sword and
Pokemon
Shield one?
Sword and Shield,
It's
yeah.
the same shit over and over again.
Oh, I mean, I know my kids want to play it.
Search and destroy.
I do know that.
Target's ID. Get to the bomb and move in.
I know what that.
You've got the bomb. Get to the target.
Let them go first.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh, see, people like this piss me off. So the game Hellion, which was a good game, it just needed to be finished. They ended development.
Watch your arms.
They're like end of development. So because of not having enough players.
Stay hungry. There's more where that came from.
Yeah, like I said, other than that, I haven't really seen anything. I know, I didn't realize freaking DreamHack Atlanta was this weekend, or I may have tried to see if I could have went to that.
Search and destroy. Asset locations confirmed. Defending them is critical.
Okay, so Zero Gravity Development gave up on the game because they're little bitches.
Gave up on what? What game is it?
Hellion.
Oh, Hellion.
Yeah.
That was your guys'. That was your game, man.
I enjoyed it, and I was hoping for the updates. Like they were, hell, they had more in terms of gameplay than Star Citizen had, and it was amazing. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, we're done," and I'm like, you little bitch." So it's whatever. Means I bought a game for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that happens, unfortunately.
Let's see, I still need to beat that game. Oh, Kerbal Space Program 2 comes out next year, I think. That would be a game that would be worth getting.
Oof. I'm still, you know, a couple of us were waiting, like, I know Guatney and I were waiting on, like, one of those police sims to freaking come out, but that got scrapped, and that upsets us, because we were looking for a
30
realistic,
seconds.
more of a realistic
Time's
type
up. Move your asses.
police
Yeah.
sim, but
I need to get past the first 10 minutes of fucking Monster Hunter still.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I played 19 minutes of it, and that's about it.
Monster Hunter. I heard that was okay.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The graphics are nice. It's repetitive, but when you get to games like that, there always are.
Textbook. Well done.
What was it? That game. What game was it that Vice said that game reminds? A game that we played that reminded him of Monster Hunter. Was it Mini Masters?
It might be. I don't know.
Because we used to play something that he says this reminds me of Monster Hunter. I can't remember. Or if it was, I can't remember if it was Mini Masters. It might have been. I can't remember. We played so many different games. I mean, we were playing Dauntless. We were playing Apex.
Played Apex, but I basically came to the. I've basically beaten that game. You kill the 3 bosses, and you're like, all right, I'm done.
And then my kids are still the whole Fortnite training.
Oh, back in February, did they watch the concert that happened?
I don't know, maybe, probably.
Well, if they were in the middle of a game, they were forced to watch it.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably did then because I mean they watch all the events. However, that last event, the one that went in the chapter 2 event, that was freaking, that was pretty insane. I was very impressed with that one.
How they just ended everybody's game and a black hole just started.
Yeah, I mean it kind of. I understand why they did it, but it kind of sucks to have be in a black hole for 2 days. I mean, especially lucky my kids had school on Monday, but it was a holiday on Monday. And all kids were home, so I could just imagine what the homes were like without Fortnite.
Oh, they've got videos of the shit where kids just turned around and punched their TV screens. Hell, the funniest one I saw was a kid got so mad and threw. We cannot be shy and say hi. I don't want to say hi, Pat. Type in your chat, but no, the kid got mad in the living room, picked up the controller, and threw it at the TV screen.
Retrieve the EMP device and shut down
Not,
the
yeah,
enemy
the
data center.
TV, and it was not his personal TV. It was the actual living room TV, and all you hear is the father in the background go, "The fuck was that noise?" And the kid screams and runs because he knows about to get his ass beat.
Device secured.
Yeah.
I gotta have that game. Tactical intervention. What is it? What is this game? Why do I have it? I played 29 minutes or whatever. Tekken 7. Terraria. Let's see. 13 hours of that game.
Device planted. Secure the area.
Sorry,
You got your stream on like a 10-second delay.
Is it?
Yeah. Because I can make out your key pressing and then I just count down real quick. I'm like, alright, cool. That's how far behind you are.
We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. One round minutes. Do not let them breathe.
Witness.
But yeah,
Cyber attack.
they love that Fortnite shit. I get begged all the time for them to, hey, when you want to come play? I'm like, I can't stand that game.
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who is a Q&A tester for them, for that game right now.
I just don't like, I'm not a builder. I'm not a builder, you know, and I have enough to worry about with aiming and shooting and these games as it is. That it's not.
What happened? I'm not a big... Oh, I sent me a message. Why are people sending me messages?
Oof, that was pretty bad.
Enemy has device.
But if you take away the freaking building of that game, I would be okay with it. I just not a builder.
Oh, for some reason I've got you on 2 fucking tabs. I'm being nice, but I'm not that nice.
You know,
Destroys the enemy
I
data
really
center.
hate when people do that. I really do.
What?
Why? Why use an RPG?
Allied precision airstrike.
Just because you
incoming.
can?
Beware.
That and to piss you off, apparently.
No, I mean it was.
One round, nothing.
It wasn't friendly. They used it, but I mean,
Switching sides.
I just don't understand why people use
Cyber
it.
attack.
I mean, it's their gameplay. I don't care. But I just don't understand why people use that for that method. I've seen people
Hmm.
blow themselves up
Retrieve the
because of it.
device.
How did your
UAV
family buy
overhead.
into the whole Disney
Enemy
Plus?
UAV
Oh, yeah.
overhead.
Oh yeah. That's a
Device secured.
that was a for sure.
Oh, let's see what you got for me.
Rez, thank you.
I love how I'm like, hey, give me a profile image of a head, and it's like it's thinking like Facebook profile. I'm like, oh, there's an adult content. Let's show this. Show adult content. That is not adult content. What is this crap? Adult content. Take away adult content, and it's immediately just a face. So.
Get into the
Oh,
data
yeah.
center.
Ooh, he's hidden right there in that trash can, isn't it? By that trash can.
Board.
Should probably focus on Rez.
Yep.
Probably
If you
focus
can
on
stand,
Rez.
you can fight. Get ready. Cyber attack.
Oh, that makes me laugh.
What's that?
Make sure I spelled it right. So
Retrieve
I
the
got
device.
bored. I was like, I wonder what this would actually show. So I typed in vagina right into this.
Oh my God.
It's a stock. No, it's a stock photo thing, and it immediately shows me a bunch of guys vaping.
Device
Wow.
secured.
I was like, that's a win for this website.
Device planted. Secure the area. Enemy cluster strike. Take cover. They've taken our EMP. Hunt them down. Have the EMP. Attack the enemy data center.
Oh, I thought that was a friendly at first. I didn't
Enemy
even notice his,
personal radar overhead.
I didn't
The
even
enemy
notice
has
his
the
tag,
EMP.
man.
Defend the data center.
He didn't like you.
No, there was 3 other freaking people in here. Are you kidding me?
If you can stand, you can fight. Get ready.
I turned around to go res that one dude, then saw that one dude was resing the other dude.
Switching sides.
And the enemy came in and shot all 3 of us.
Cyber attack.
It happens.
Where's the bomb? There it is.
My phone.
Retrieve the device.
Ugh, I'll be right back. I gotta go take my dog outside.
Hi, buddy.
They have the device. Secure our data center. Enemy personal radar overhead. You're back online. Move.
Wow. Yeah, because it's cyber. You gotta take it back. Jay, you still in chat, man?
Cyber attack.
Or did you go back to doing security things?
Device location confirmed. Go now.
Wow. Freaking Kobe.
The enemy has the fight. Enough of this. Fall back. We will return.
Well, if you're in the chat, feel free to say hello. How you doing? Down at Medivh here. Not the definitely not the best Call of Duty player, but hey, we try, we have fun, and that's what it's about, right? Another S&D or a Mazda. Unless it switches. We'll see if it switches. Yep, it's got people backed out. Oh, me and then a bunch of console. Why would you use a controller on BattleNet? Why? I feel like that's a major disadvantage to yourself. Anybody else agree to that? Or if you have insights on why you would do controller on PC for this type of game? I feel like it just gives you extra lag and extra, you know, you're slow to move. I don't know. Excuse me.
Target acquired. Weapon free in 5 seconds.
It is S&D. Okay.
Search and destroy. Protect the assets. Watch your backs. We're on our own out here.
There was 2.
I smell blood.
You know, I wonder if that voice is the same voice actor from Wansandi in
Search and destroy.
WoW. 'Cause it sure sounds like it. I have to look that up.
Guard the objectives. The enemy is near. That's a win. Next round. Get ready.
Wow.
Search and destroy.
Oh man, I'm getting tired.
Defend our objectives. Kill the enemy. Friendly UAV online.
Missed. There's a shieldy boy.
Round is ours. Good work. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Take the bomb and destroy the objectives. Bomb is ours. Destroy the weapon caches. Allied cruise missile on the way. Planting the bomb. Watch for enemies. They are bleeding. Go for the throats.
I don't think they care too much anymore at this point.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm back.
Search and destroy.
I don't think this other team cares too much anymore. They're down to 3.
Take the bomb and destroy the objectives.
Sounds good.
We took the bomb.
Yeah, that and I got me some Oreo cookies, so.
Oreo cookies.
Yep.
I got an email the other day about trying to get back
Planting the
into
bomb. Watch for enemies.
iRacing.
Bomb has been planted.
I haven't even touched that in a while. And I believe that the group that we are part of disbanded.
Oh yeah,
Took that
the
round.
3 wide.
Take another.
Yeah, their team speak's not up anymore. Let's see. I'll do a quick look see if
Yeah, I got a, like I said, email a couple days ago actually saying, hey, come back for a fraction of the cost
Search
or
and
something
destroy.
like that.
No, 3 wide's still going apparently.
Grab the bomb. Destroy the objectives. Friendly UAV online.
Nope, they ended.
Bomb.
So
They
3
did?
wide is currently
Enemy
not
UAV
going right now.
overhead.
Well, it ended back on November 4th.
3 people.
Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
Unreal Tour.
We've got the bomb.
Okay.
Less than a minute. A tough prey, this one. Get ready to go back out.
Oh, the Unreal Tour, I think is their off-road series.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
He's got his knife out. He's going.
Guard the objectives. The enemy is near.
Oh no, it's the truck tour. Oh.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So y'all gotten snow up there yet?
No.
Damn.
No.
I'm surprised.
Screw that crap. I hope not, too. Hate that shit.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
I just hope it's not going to be...
You're in Asheville, so you're looking at least 3 to 4 inches.
Last year, we had that one major snowstorm. And then it was pretty much it, but it was...
Less than a minute.
Oh, we got hit with one storm
Smelled blood and went after
down
it.
here.
Well done.
And it was funny because since I have a 4-wheel drive truck, it didn't stop me at all. So for 2 days, I had the roads to myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was nice.
How was your truck treating you?
It's not bad. I mean, it needs an oil change soon, but it still runs like it's new. Even though it's got like, I think 4 recalls on it right now, and I just need to go up there and take them, let them fix it, but I'm too lazy.
What kind of recalls? Anything safety? Like safety recalls, or just...
There's a transmission, a rear axle recall, which, from what the condition says it's causing it, I would have noticed something. I haven't. There's a tailgate recall. There's one more. Nothing like seat belts or airbags. So safety-wise, I'm good. It's just functioning-wise. Even if it does break, I've got a lifetime warranty on the truck, so as long as I'm the original owner of the truck or still owning it, it'll get fixed for free.
How'd you get a lifetime on it?
The dealership I went through, they have, it's a small dealership, not like a major one that you would see in a big city like Charlotte. But they sell nothing but new cars, and I went there, and they're like, we've got our own lifetime warranty. As long as you're the owner of the vehicle, that warranty sticks with you. Now, if I give up the truck, then it's factory it's the lifetime ends, and it stays with the factory warranty, which is 66,000 miles still. So I've got a long way to go. I'm only at 13,000. So I don't see any issues arising.
May have to come out that way for my wife to see a freaking neurosurgeon, depending on what happens next month. It's so frustrating.
Surprised they haven't sent you to Duke yet.
She has a choice between. I mean, she's right now. She can go to Charlotte or go out to Duke, go out to Winston-Salem. Because
honestly, if I was gonna say go anywhere, I'd say go to Duke. Charlotte, they're gonna send you to CMC Maine. And if it's anything neural, if it's got to fall within a certain spectrum of whether or not they're willing to do it.
Yeah. But she had a doctor here where found out what's going on, a plan of action, and then 3 days later he decided, I'm gonna retire. which is fine. I don't have a problem with the dude retiring. He's 74 years old, has major
Search
surgery
and destroy.
plan, major
Protect
surgery
the
plan,
assets.
everything like
Watch
that.
your backs.
Which is
We're
all
on our
well
own
and good,
out here.
but it just sucks because 3 days earlier he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do surgery to get this fixed," and like I said, 3 days later, we're looking at a different.
From what I understand, yeah, because if they're sending you to Charlotte, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a horrible hospital. It's a big ass hospital you'd be going to, because that's the only one in Charlotte that counts for anything CMC Maine. But honestly, I'd go to somewhere where you're going to get if you're going to be dealing with something like that, get somewhere that's nice, and Duke's one of the best places.
Yeah.
Less than a minute.
Where Charlotte, I mean, the main lobby's nice.
To your right.
That might just be a little bit biased because
On
I'm
to the
just
next
not a big
round.
fan of
Pick it up.
CMC Maine. If
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean-
going to go,
It takes people's opinions too, and I mean, people's experiences play heavily on what you choose. I mean, any business, right? If you have a bad opinion about something and you spread it,
Search and destroy.
I mean, I don't have an issue with, so there's more than one CMC, which stands for Carolina Medical Center, if you didn't know.
Asset locations confirmed. Defending them is
There's a
critical.
network of them. You've got CMC Maine, which is downtown Charlotte. You got CMC University, which is by where I'm at. You've got CMC Northeast, which is where I was sent when I had my motorcycle wreck. CMC Northeast is amazing. It's like you were in a 4-star hotel. Is how big your room is.
solve
Where-
it last minute.
Yeah, and then CMC University, it's like you put into a broom closet for your rooms.
Oh yeah.
CMC Maine would be like 2-bed. I'm guessing it depends on where you're at in the hospital, but for majority, it looks like you're dealing with kind of like a 1-bedroom, like a bedroom, a single, like a normal sized bedroom, like a 10x14 room. So it's average. But after I've been to CMC Northeast, I've kind of been spoiled.
Less than a minute.
I think this dude needs to put the sniper rifle away.
But he's trying to get the skill points.
Bomb planted on Bravo. Defuse it.
Don't chase him. Don't chase him. Really? COD players, people. COD players.
Enemy bomb defused. We set the tempo. Keep it up next round.
But, now, like I said, she's trying to
Search
figure
and
out,
destroy.
because what she has to have done is actually not every neurosurgeon will even do. Like, it's, she
Protect the
needs
objectives.
she has a Chiari malformation. So,
I have no idea what that is.
basically the tonsils in the back of your brain start hemorrhaging basically down your spinal column.
Yeah.
So once it's past a certain point, point, they start measuring the amount of length below this point it is. And usually once it's about 5 millimeters below the base of your skull, where your skull and your spinal column meet, that little hole right there, it's called the magna foramen,
Yeah.
where that meets, from that line down, they measure it in, and 5 millimeters, they usually do surgery. Well, she, right below you, dude. Now he knows where you're at, across the room. She's at 10 millimeters across the both
Bomb
sides.
planted on Bravo. Defuse it.
So, But so she needs a brain. And what they do is they do basically a cranial decompression. So they take a cut out of your back of your skull and decompress, bandage it back, place it back in there a little bit, and go from there. But she's trying to find behind you. Oh, you're dead. She has to find another doctor that's going to be willing to look at it like that.
I would definitely say Duke, man. That's a teaching hospital. They'll do almost anything.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Hell, they'll even give you money for donating a testicle.
Secure the bomb.
That's a good chunk of change, too.
Friendly UAV
Yeah,
online.
I heard it is. But
We've got the bomb.
You ain't gonna have no more kids.
nope.
And you can give up one. They could have taken one in for you.
Allied cruise missile away.
Oh, goodness.
Less than a minute.
This guy's sitting back here with a sniper. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so that she has to go see a local neurosurgeon here. The 11th, I think it is.
Uh-huh.
Bomb
And then
secured.
whatever, depending on what they say, is
Planting
whether
the
she
bomb.
has to go
Secure the
somewhere
area.
else or not.
30 seconds. Time's up. Move. Bomb planted.
Wow.
Countdown started.
What?
He just missed that shot completely.
We've taken the advantage. Make sure we keep it.
But, yeah, that's what's going on with that. I can't wait to get this nursing done, though.
Search and destroy.
You know, start working at the Asheville hospital? Or are you going to try to go for the VA hospital?
I
up
want
there?
to go for the VA hospital.
Secure the
Even though I
bomb.
was told
Destroy
not
the
to.
targets.
Who told you not to?
A bunch of people said it's not
Destroy the
really
weapon
the best
cache.
place to work.
May not be the best place to work, but if you move,
Yeah,
You
it's
could-
laterally
you could just-
transfer-wise, it's the most.
it's one of the easiest things to get into.
I'll tell you what, the shotguns in this game are so hit or miss whether they.
Hiccups,
Lost
not
that one.
one.
Step
They
it up.
hit or not, or how much damage they do per se. Yeah, I was gonna go work at the
Search and
hospital
destroy.
after I had the job with, after I left the job I had,
Destroy the target.
but it wasn't cost effective enough.
They have the
I
bomb.
felt like I was actually losing money to sit there and go to work there.
Yeah.
edge of my friggin' keyboard. So I decided not to, and then with that, on top of that, them saying they don't recommend working a full-time job with being in school.
Less than a minute.
I was just like, no. I'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
The major issue with that is just the finances. The finances are crappy when it comes to it. It really is. You know.
30 seconds. Time's up. Move.
But with not doing
Planting
anything,
the bomb. Secure the area. Bomb's planted. Then secure it.
with not doing anything other than school, I figured, I'm gonna get back into streaming.
Yeah.
Bomb defused. They are in control now.
And that's what I'm doing.
Regroup and stay focused. The next round is ours. Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Figured I'll try to start. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna try to do it like from
Protect the
9:30 to
objectives.
2 nightly. Maybe. I mean, if that's what I'm gonna aim for.
Yeah.
I felt like I got that shot off before he did. I guess not.
Oh, I'm
Lag
currently
call.
not watching you.
No, that's fine.
They're making
Lag
us fight
call.
for it. Keep at them.
Trying to look at images right now, and I'm not finding one I want, and pissing me off.
No, you're good.
On every image that I would like to use already has the effect I'm gonna put onto it. It's like, bitch, these are supposed to be stock photos,
Search and
not
destroy.
edited photos. Ugh.
Protect the objectives.
How did?
Radar online.
Oh, the shield behind his back freaking blocked the claymore.
It happens.
This round's ours. Stay sharp for the next. Search and destroy. Asset locations confirmed. Defending them is critical.
Let's try this again.
strike inbound. Less than a minute. It's all up to you now. "30 seconds. Time's up. Move.
I didn't
Move.
even hear him. Use dead silence.
Hard day. Clean yourselves up.
Definitely use dead silence on that one. Speaking of
Your
Brad,
scar.
he's actually streaming right now.
Who's streaming?
Guani.
Oh, shoot me that link, because I'm bored.
Was it Villanoia?
I don't...
Hold on, it's VILNOIA1.
hold on. Open Twitch. VILL.
VILNIOA1.
I was at V. After I mute these people playing the fucking Pokemon game. VIL.
VIL.
Oh my god, I spelled that the first time, and then you turn around. VIL.
NOIA.
N O.
Team deathmatch.
There he is.
Yeah, he's-
Look at him playing squad.
That's what he does. There's this TDM.
Enemy incoming. Weapons ready. We are in command here.
I wouldn't call what he's doing playing. He's kind of just in the
He's a medicing.
medicing shit.
Well, I don't know what he's doing. I'm not watching. But he's that's what he normally does. He plays medic.
I think he's a squad leader right now. He's got no game volume. He's got no game volume whatsoever.
He always runs into that issue. I don't know why. He does. He
Enemy at the gunpoint. Enemy
I can hear his
at
mic. Because I can hear him typing. So I can fucking hear you typing. He is not a squad leader. He's part of a squad.
Enemy personal radar overhead. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort.
Enemy at the center.
I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again, but hold off a bit before I start that.
Yeah, I thought about doing YouTube videos, but I'm like, I don't know what
I have
do.
the premise and everything.
I just don't know I don't know what to make YouTube videos on other than my transporting my gameplay from Twitch over there.
Nah, I was gonna start. You know how you got people doing like like all these solo players doing Tarkov, but there's no actual group. And I've got a group of people who play on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna start doing group Tarkov because we do talk a lot of shit while we're playing. In fact, we were hunting down a team of 5, just 3 of us, and we were literally talking shit about them every chance we got, and we ended up stalking them because we got right on their asses and they never checked their sticks. So we just followed them till they got into the open, and we all just unloaded on them. And then we walked up, stole all their gear, and put milk on them, and walked away.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover. They've reached the halfway point. Get moving. Command is ours. Maintain pressure. Allied UAV
And
overhead.
all the other thing Watson doesn't do is check his fucking chat either. So I was like, hey, no volume in your chat. And
Allied
you never
cluster
heard
strike
anything from
incoming.
him.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Reminds me. Let's see who's on TeamSpeak. By the way, your little Fashion Week shit irritates the hell out
Enemy
of
at
me.
the office.
Wait, what?
Your little Fashion
Enemy cruise
Weekly
missile.
bullshit.
Fashion. Oh, just mute the server.
I know, I did, but it irritated the shit out of me.
Enemy personnel
I don't
overhead.
even use this server that much anymore, to be honest with you. Other than when I'm streaming, and most of the time I use it. I'm in there with Vice's Discord.
He doesn't even use his Discord that much.
It depends on what's going on. A lot of times we do voice calls too.
Enemy UAV
That'd
overhead.
be why. Cause I don't ever, I see him on, I see you on, and I'm like, oh, some bitches. Apparently there's a new Discord that I don't know about.
Enemy
we end
UAV
up doing-
overhead.
End up doing voice calls.
It's not over. Get out
Yeah,
there.
I've started doing that with a lot of people.
Enemy at the center.
It's just it gets easier sometimes
Yeah.
than to worry about what Discord server you're
Enough of
on,
this. Fall back. We will return.
or I mean, I still have my Discord, and it's still linked. My Discord is linked to my Twitch, so like anybody that comes in here can hop in Discord. But that's since nobody hangs out there anymore, really. It just sits there, unfortunately. I tell you, man, I hate freaking AT&T.
I don't use them.
This that's what my home internet is, and it's freaking horrible.
Why didn't you go through Spectrum?
They don't have it here.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
It's AT&T or this other company called Morris Broadband, and their Morris Broadband I heard is even worse than AT&T. I've been promised for over a year, that they were going to have the fiber lines and to get, the 100, 200, 500 and gigabit download speeds and better reliability.
Yeah.
And I finally talked to somebody a couple weeks ago, and they're like, "Oh yeah, all the lines are in, everything. We're just waiting for them to get certified, but they're not going to be certified until sometime next year because rollout is done for this year." I'm like, really? I miss my Comcast from freaking Florida. That's what I miss.
Well, you don't want Comcast in this area.
Why?
They overcharge. Typically, you want Spectrum. Spectrum will look you up. The best deals, the best starting internet, all that stuff. Comcast
Enemy incoming.
overcharges.
Weapons ready.
AT&T overcharges too.
Well, AT&T doesn't overcharge as much as whatchamacallit does. This Morris Broadband, I'll tell you that.
No, when you get the smaller ones, that's when you run into people that overcharge a shit ton.
Like the Morris Broadband here, they say they have 500, or I think it was like 500 down or something like that. They want $150 a month just for the internet, and I'm like, and if you read, the area reviews on it, it's like
Have a personal radar drone ready
really
for
bad.
escort.
People don't recommend it at all.
Well, there's a bunch of companies like that.
Friendly shield turret deployed.
Hell, when I was in Colorado, I forget what it was up there, and you would rather just pay for the building internet for the military instead of going, oh yeah, let's pay for this, let's get this outside service. Oh, there's a new SOCOM game being developed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's called Guerrilla Games, SOCOM being developed.
Allied UAV overhead.
Why didn't my gun fire? Or did it? I don't even know if it did. It did. New SOCOM game. That's interesting. I'd be interested in checking that.
Yeah, it'd be a third-person shooter again. That was always entertaining. It's like hide in the bush. Ooh, goodness.
Nope.
Enemy at the restaurant.
Which reminds me, let's look at the Humble Bundle.
Well, I didn't think it was that good this month.
Oh, I don't do the monthly.
Oh.
Look at all the other stuff.
No, the monthly's usually sometimes pretty good.
Sometimes, not a lot.
But I didn't think it was that warranting to get.
They've got 3 book bundles that I actually care about this one. Let's see. How much they
I hit her like in the head twice. Okay.
This is the what bundle? Learning instrument design. Okay, so that's a mixed fucking bundle bag. Learn instruments and design. Why would I want to learn two different? Comic Creator Studio. That sounds interesting.
Which one stands for the comic creator one?
The one that's got the comic one is learn instruments and design.
Yeah.
And the only way you get it is if you pay the full amount, which means you.
$20. Oh, I didn't. You said
Enemy
play
UAV
more.
overhead.
I thought it was going already though.
Yeah, you get creative fonts, piano and keyboard, guitar method, graphic design studio, which is a horrible design studio. The comic creator is only $40, so I wish you could buy the books individually.
I mean, if you got Photoshop, right? I mean, the graphic studio is probably not that
Enemy
good for
UAV
Photoshop.
overhead.
No, I've got the entire Adobe suite, so
Yeah, I have it too through school.
you can create your own websites for free through them.
That's one thing I actually do is I'm pretty good at too is creating websites. But
Command is ours. Maintain pressure.
And then there's the Unreal Engine game,
Ground. Focus.
which, I mean, great. It's got a bunch of videos I could use, but I'm gonna hold off. It's got how many days left on it? I think it's got like 18 or so days. It's got 16 days, so I'm not worried about it.
Reloading. Allied cluster strike incoming.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta finish
buddy.
knocking out this couple of things, and then I'm heading
Enemy at the
to bed.
center.
Reach the halfway point.
Oh yeah,
Get
the other
moving.
game I started playing again was War Thunder.
yeah,
Yeah, doing tanks and shit. But that's about it. But I'll talk to you later.
hi buddy.
We have
See ya.
taken the lead.
Thanks for stopping
See ya.
by.
Yep.
His freaking clan tag is Salt. Really? Maybe I just got salty there for looking at his clan tag. Holy crap.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Enemy at the center.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
That dude go back up here? Let's see.
Allied cluster strike incoming.
Enemy at the restaurant.
Enemy precision airstrike. Get down.
Enemy at the center.
One minute remaining. Time is with us. Push to victory. Ah. 30 seconds. We're out of time. Move.
Enemy at the center.
Молодцы, ребята. Well done. Command will be pleased.
Enemy at the center.
Alright, I think I'm going to call it here, guys. Thanks for coming out. If you're in the chat and didn't say hi, I wish you would have. Again, Dylan F., I do appreciate you hanging out. Please feel free to say hello. Talk about Call of Duty, talk about stream, I don't care. I mean, just come in, chat, have fun, make yourself at home. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here, is another community for people to hang out, chit chat with us. The Discord link is in the one of the panels down below, so just take a look at there. Till I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Till then, peace.